There we go. Now we're live.
Now we're live.
We were having a lot of fun. We had the best part of the show already done. Let me do the opening again.
Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
There we go.
There we go.
Now we can go. Now we can go live.
Now we can-
AJ was just telling me his favorite. He takes onion rings over fries
Yep.
and a vanilla shake, or if possible, a hot fudge shake.
Yes.
All right, that sounds good. Very cool. Now it's Thirsty Thursday.
Yep.
What is your favorite? If you could have anything to drink, what would it be?
Are we talking soda or
Whatever you want. You have
anything?
Yeah,
Anything to drink? Gatorade,
Gatorade. What flavor?
blue.
Blue. Pretty classic stuff. What about? I always like the green, the original. What is that? It's not really green. It's not really yellow. It's
Lime,
kind of.
the lime flavor.
It's like urine looking.
Yeah. That's lime.
Yep. Okay. Well, I like that one, but only if they have the zero sugar ones.
You're looking.
It is. Am I wrong?
No.
You'll think of that now every time you see it.
No. At least it doesn't taste like urine.
That's right. It does not. I like it. Bulldog, as usual, is running a little late today. He's the one who makes cracks about everybody else being late, and then he's late or absent more than anybody else on this show. Don't you think, AJ?
I believe so.
Yes, you believe so. You are right. All right, you ready to do sports?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's hit it. What do you got?
Well, if I've learned anything over the last 3 days, it's that $377 million gets you up to nothing in life.
Why you have three? You lost $377 million.
No, that's the Mets payroll.
Did the Brewers win again last night?
Yes, sir.
Who? Tell me the story of the game.
Well, we were down. I think Miley pitched. He went 4.
4.
He went 4. He only gave up 2 though.
He's a puss arm bum.
He's 36 years old, man. He can't go deep into games anymore.
4 innings.
The bullpen covered 5 and 2. The bullpen covers 5 innings yesterday.
Okay, so what was the final?
5-2.
So the bullpen didn't give up any runs then.
Nope, they haven't given up any runs in 15 and a third.
Now, okay, they started the year like this, where they were on a streak like that, remember?
Yeah.
That was the strength of the team.
Yeah.
And then every time they came in, there was like they had gasoline on them and poured gas on the fire and made it worse. What is going on with the bullpen? Why are they good again? Are it the same guys or are they different guys?
More depth now.
Okay.
More, they're getting healthy so they can get more guys back in the back end. So he has more options in the front end of the bullpen.
Okay.
Like, for example, today, Hauser's going to come out of the bullpen and start today. That wouldn't happen. But Woodruff is supposed to be back soon, so that will help.
We'll see. Hey, wasn't Hauser a starter?
He was, but then he got moved to the bullpen when they went to the 5-man rotation.
Has he been good in the bullpen?
He's been very good in the bullpen. We'll see what he does today.
Good. Doesn't he have like throw hard, but he just gets lit up all the time.
Yeah, he's got Scherzer today, so he'll probably step his game up a little bit.
Scherzer. Okay, last time Brewers faced Scherzer, they battered him around pretty well.
They beat him.
But usually he has their number and then some.
Yeah. He also has $38 million. $38 million reasons why to pitch well. Those guys might. You watch. Scherzer and Verlander might be on the trade block come July 31st.
It'd be great if they got traded to last place teams. which ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
This is Bleacher Report had an interesting thing. They have 7 predictions for the rest of the Major League Baseball season.
I didn't see it, but I saw it come across my phone. I didn't see what it said.
Okay, one of them. Well, the first one is that Luis Arias hits 400, wins
Yeah.
second straight batting title.
Yeah, he's going to win the batting title. It doesn't matter whether he hits 400 or not.
He's at 394 right now, right?
He's insane.
So is he?
He's so little too, Jack. He's so little. He just hits the ball.
He's hitting 396. It says what's just as impressive is how rarely Arias strikes out, with the fewest of any qualified hitter in the major leagues with 16. He only has 16 strikeouts.
16 strikeouts. That's insane.
It is insane. I think the Brewers outfield has that in one game, 16 strikeouts.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. That's
Probably. Remove the word probably. I'm just right.
No,
Admit it.
You are right. You are right.
Then the second prediction, teams with the 4 highest payrolls will miss the playoffs.
Who's that?
Think about that one.
Boston, the Yankees, the Mets.
Not Boston. It's the Mets, Yankees. Yep. Can you want to guess at the other 2? They're in the National League.
Dodgers.
No, they said almost the Dodgers, but they think the Dodgers are going to make the playoffs. One is in the East and one is in the West.
Giants.
Nope. They picked the Giants to win the West, actually. That was one of their predictions today.
Can't be D-backs. Their payroll's pretty low.
Yeah, it's not. These
Padres.
teams,
Padres.
Padres, right, is one. And the other team went to the World Series and lost last year.
Phillies.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make me happy.
Huh. They predicted the Giants. The other ones, Giants win the West. They predicted the winner of the American League Central becomes the first team to win a division with a losing record in a 162 game season.
You know, I heard rumor yesterday that Mr. Manfred, Mr. Commissioner, wants to drop it back to 154.
Well, that would be a good move.
It would be a good move. Because he wants to make room for more international games.
Oh, of course, there's always some scam around. I think the season should be like 110 games or 120 games.
110 games, you start on June 1st.
There you go. I like that. I like that a lot. Go ahead.
The 60 games started on July 4th was pretty fun, though. But that was for COVID.
That was great. It actually looked like the teams cared.
Right. Exactly.
They're predicting the Angels make the first postseason in the Shohei Ohtani era.
And the Mike Trout era. Don't forget, Mike Trout has never made the playoffs either.
Okay. They predict that the defending World Series champion Houston Astros will miss the playoffs.
Really? After they beat the Cardinals down yesterday. They were down 5-0 and they won 10-5.
So, yeah. Yep, those are their predictions.
Interesting. Well, I got a prediction for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
The Diamondbacks will win the West.
Well, you're going against them then, because they think the Giants will.
I think the Houston's going to prevail.
Houston?
No,
Is that what you said?
No, I said their youth.
Oh, their youth. Okay. Really? Okay. Good.
Because I like Corbin Carroll, and I'm happy we don't play them anymore the rest of the year. And I really like Corbin Carroll, and I really like their manager. I forget his name, but I like their manager too.
Well, they got something going on because.
Torey LaBelle. That's his name.
Torey LaBelle?
Yeah.
Okay. What else you got?
Well,
there's other big news in baseball last night.
Oh no! Perfect game.
That's right. Have you ever heard of
Domingo Germán?
Have you ever heard of him before?
Yeah, he was the same guy that got suspended for a sticky substance earlier this year.
He got suspended for 81 games.
For substances, right?
Yep. And the last time he pitched, he allowed 10 runs in just 3 innings against the Mariners.
Oh boy.
Can you imagine that?
Talk about hit or miss.
Right. Right. Literally. Oh man. Yeah. 81 games for violating. Oh, he got 81 games for violating the league's domestic violence policy.
Oh, well, that's good. That's great.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay. All right.
What else do I have for you? Oh, I saw something yesterday. Oh, sad somber note in sports yesterday. I missed this. I forgot to mention the sports. Ryan Mallett passed away.
I saw that. He drowned.
Yeah, he drowned on a sandbar.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it is. He was a high school coach at the time.
Yep.
He just got promoted last year.
Mm. Well, okay. That's too bad.
No, there's more uplifting stuff.
Okay.
For those of you who want to catch a Chinooks game, there's 9 of the next 11 are at home.
9 of the next 11?
Yep.
How many are you working?
1 so far.
1 so far? So,
Because I don't get the schedule till the week.
okay.
Yeah.
So you'd have to be pretty unlucky to go to a game and AJ will be there. You'll say, oh God, what are the odds? How unlucky am I? AJ's not supposed to be here.
Hey, I'm just in it for the ice cream, man. I'm just in it
For the ice cream. All right. That's logical.
Yeah. And oh, by the way, shout out to Mel. His wife is retiring today. So
Really?
He won't be in. He won't be in the library today.
Okay.
His wife is retiring today,
Nice.
so I wanted to give him a shout out real quick.
Nancy Stanton. She's lovely.
Nancy is retiring.
Yes, she's great. Very nice lady.
Yes.
Better than Mel. Hell of a lot better person than Mel.
Well, Mel hooked us up, so we can't really blame Mel.
Yeah, I can.
You can. I can.
Yeah. I really have a bone to pick with him if he stuck me with you, for God's sake.
Right, for a year.
Yeah, it will. We're coming up on it. So, are you ready to give your best? Have you been practicing smiling for the parade?
Smile and wave, baby. Smile and wave.
Hopefully, you'll be able to smile instead of your usual scowl.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. Thank you, Maggie Dobson, for the opportunity. Very, very excited about the opportunity too. I'm also just very excited because we're making t-shirts.
That's right. T-shirts, and we're going to be up on your truck.
Yep.
And Bulldog's daughter is going to be throwing stuff into the crowd.
Awesome. Awesome.
That'll be great. Okay. What about sports? Anything else?
July. Ooh. What am I?
Ooh.
2 days till free agency.
For what sport?
Basketball.
What? Anything going to happen?
Anything
exciting? I should say.
What's his name from the Bulls?
Mm-hmm.
Vujacic or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just signed a $60 million extension.
Okay.
So he'll stay with the Bulls for a while. They're still waiting to see what Chris and Brooke do. They haven't signed their extensions yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if one of the two is gone. I'm not sure which one, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of the two is gone. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're replaced with someone that's very good. You know, I'm gonna say this, and this may be an unpopular opinion. Watch to see where Draymond Green goes, because that may be a big domino effect, and and watch to see his value of his contract as well, because that may be a big number for big number for the center position.
The rumor I read was that he was going to re-sign with Golden State.
He was going to re-sign with Golden State.
Yeah.
For how much?
I don't know.
You think it's going to be 100 million?
Oh God, those numbers are just crazy. I can't even conceive of that.
I know.
And I know Middleton. It's not him. It's the market. But just the thought that someone would reject a $40 million for 1 year.
Contract. Yeah, right.
1 year.
I take 40. Give me 40.
Give me 20, I'll stay.
Give me 5. I'll stay.
But I know. I mean, who else? Was it your dad who was saying that he thought they were signing them to a 4-year deal that's worth more total money, but not more per year.
It'd be 4 years, 130 or 120. It should be 30.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's more total money, but just the thought of $40 million and you're saying no, I'm blown away, but I can't conceive of that.
Well, unless he wants longer term security.
Well, longer term, he's been out the last year and a half with injuries.
Yeah, that's a lot of jobs there.
And how old is he, AJ?
30. Oh, he'll be 33.
33. So if he gets 4 years, he'll be 37 at the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I have I'm not saying I don't like the guy. I'm not saying he's being advised poorly. I'm just saying it just blows that whole thing blows me away.
The money in the game just blows my mind.
Now in basketball, we talked about yesterday. We were talking about Shohei Ohtani and how much money he's going to get.
500 million.
Yeah. Now I get it. In basketball, they're drawing crowds. They have better ratings. Baseball isn't trending and hasn't been. It mystifies me that they can afford those contracts.
2 words, Jack. No cap.
I know, but still, no cap, but to not lose money.
Yeah, Artie Moreno, the owner of the Angels. You can't. You're gonna pay 2 guys $900 million because Trout already makes $400 million.
Crazy.
Think about that. Two guys. Now, granted, they're generational talents, but like 2 guys on a 25-man roster are gonna make $900 million.
Would you sign them if you were the owner? Would you sign them whatever it took to get those 2?
Oh no.
Who would you rather have out of 2? If you could only have one, you could have Trout or Ohtani. Is it Ohtani? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Who do you take? Who do you take?
But I'm taking Trout.
I'm taking Ohtani. Why Trout? I'll tell you mine.
Because Trout when healthy is the most dynamic center fielder in the game. And you need good play up the middle to be a successful franchise. Now, Ohtani, you're going to get for five, 6. Ohtani, you're going to get for five, 6 more years, and he'll be fine for 5, 6 more years. But my question with Ohtani is, how long does he do both? That's
for the rest of his career.
Well, how long is he capable of doing both?
I don't know. How old is he? Do you know, AJ?
I'd have to ask Alexa, but I don't know.
All right. Well, the reason I said Ohtani is just he's a bigger draw. I mean, Trout is a fabulous player.
Yeah.
One of the best. I don't think I've ever seen him play except for in the World Baseball Classic. Have you ever seen him play a game, AJ?
I've seen him play. He played against the Brewers this year. He crushed 2 homers. I mean, they lost the series, but they crushed 2 homers. And they missed Ohtani in that series too.
Yeah. So.
But he's good in the World Baseball Classic.
Okay. Well, hang on one second. It's just that I think even though Trout is so good, I don't think he would draw the fans just
Right.
trying, just economically as an owner trying to get your money back on your investment.
The international brand of Otani, yes.
Right, and he goes both ways. Is more of a phenomenon,
It's more of a what did he do now?
Right.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And Trout's been doing it. He's been great for so long, but nobody knows it.
Well, nobody knows it because they can't make the playoffs. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they predicted that they're going to make it this year.
Do they have win totals by chance or no?
No. Mm-mm.
No.
Okay.
I just took a shot in the dark and decided.
Sure. All right. Now, you done with sports?
Yeah. That's pretty. Did we mention Scherzer today? We did.
Yep, you did. Is that? And you said it's a night game, though, right?
It's a night game. They play in Pittsburgh tomorrow.
And okay, well, they can go from New York to Pittsburgh overnight, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Toughen up.
Yeah.
All right. You can stick or you can go, whatever you want.
I'm gonna stick.
Okay. Oh, good. Oh, goody.
What we got?
Mr. Bob's Under the Bridge is an outreach organization serving the homeless community in Milwaukee and surrounding communities. Tonight, AJ, tonight is the night from 5 to 7 p.m. You can drop off items. Yep. Located in the Ozaki Nonprofit Center. You've been there, right?
I've been there twice.
And Mr. Bob's is on the very end, the westernmost part of the building. Drive up, people will come out and greet you and help you take the items in. You get a receipt for the items if you want them. But tonight's the night. Please see the list of things that they need right now. It changes from season to season. So if you could look at MrBobsUnderTheBridge.org to figure out what they really need the most. And another thing they need are people to help on Saturday mornings at the outreach in the park, which is Kosciuszko Park in, I guess you'd call it like the Walker's Point area of Milwaukee. But it's only, the time is, everybody gathers at 7:45, huddle up, kind of do a game plan of who's going to do what. And then by 8 o'clock, we're serving. And then by 9 o'clock, it's pretty much over. And by 9:15, 9:30, we're all packed up and ready to leave. So it's not a big time commitment. It is going down to the near south side, I guess you call it, of Milwaukee, right down 43. Easy to get off. Easy to, right after the high-rise bridge. A couple minutes. It's a good gig, and you'll feel great about doing it.
I feel good already.
Hey, there he is.
I feel good already.
Never again.
Never
Can
again?
Never again can you say anything about anybody being late, because you are the king of not showing up or being late. Like tomorrow. Are you coming tomorrow?
I might stop by.
Mm-hmm. He's taking another day off, AJ. He's coasting. He is living on your
I've trained you
coattails.
gentlemen so well.
Not
that,
true.
It's nice when you get to that point, you get to that sweet spot where the underlings can take over and the big folks can just kind of kick back and watch it go.
You can kiss our underlings. I can tell you that. For God's sakes.
Hey, Bulldog, should I bring you a chair tonight so you can just kick back and watch it go tonight?
Well, we got our own chairs. We got so many. Setting up chairs is a fact of life for a librarian.
Oh, God. At least you do something around there.
Yes, I do something, all right.
Yes. Besides taking headless animals out to their graves.
Which is huge.
It's been a huge
I didn't see
story.
anyone else in this here Berg step up.
I was aimed at you. You're the one who has to dispose of it.
I did not see my name written anywhere on that possum corpse.
You didn't see it with the blood?
No.
on the sidewalk? No?
No. That's too Jewish. They wouldn't dare.
All right. We got some Jewish stuff to talk
Firstborn male possum in every household.
about. Today is, Bulldog?
Well, it's Thursday.
No, it is not Thursday.
Ah, all right. Well,
It is Thursday.
ah,
And every Thursday, you got to get that thirst quenched. Get on over to the Java House and get that taken care of.
All
What do you
right.
think about that?
I
take-
need to do that.
With every drink until 9 o'clock, you get a free encounter with Cedarburg's dog father.
Yes.
Get on over there.
You should kneel and kiss his ring.
Right.
He'll give you and in exchange, he'll give you a dog treat.
Julia was saying she refuses to utter the word when someone orders a pink eye. She won't say it. It's you want a pink eye. She won't do it. She goes, I refuse to utter that word. That's what she said to me this morning.
You keep fighting the good fight, Julia.
And I said, utter? Who you've been hanging around Bulldog too much. That's old for. I said, you're much too young to be using old man words like utter. And she laughed.
Chalk up another victory for me.
Yes. But the pink eye, the new drink sensation that's sweeping the nation, it's at the Java House only.
If
So
pink eye
there.
sweeping the nation, you know what's going to be big next? Penicillin.
Oh, jeez.
It's becoming so popular you could say it's infectious.
Yes.
And I tried to find today, because my ode to the Blueberries film was so popular, it was such a big hit. And Howard Borden, I tried to find that clip of him doing his poem. I haven't been able to find it online.
Good luck with that.
Oh, Bulldog, by the way, I have a good rant for you today. I just saw it on TV last night.
Okay.
It was Buck. If you look up Buck Showalter last night, it was hilarious.
Excellent.
It was
We needed that.
hilarious.
All right. I will get to work. You guys keep talking amongst yourselves.
The
Which you have been already.
Mellapalooza, July 14th and 15th. You got a graphic for that?
Yeah. Hang on there. Yeah, let me get you the graphic. There you go.
There you go.
That's a nice graphic.
That's in what's Centennial Park, right?
Yep, in Grafton.
Yeah.
Now, did you say you got something booked that weekend? You can't go to it, AJ?
No, I don't have anything booked that weekend. In fact, I don't have any games that weekend, so I will be there.
You will be there, okay. In addition to all these groovy things happening, you get to meet AJ in person.
I will. I'm gonna put my ride in today. So
You are becoming the face of Ozaki County all over the place. You're just it.
You know, I appreciate that, Jack. I really, it's humbling. It's truly humbling, to be honest with you, about all this stuff that I'm doing. It's very to do the library thing tonight and do everything is just fun. So it's good.
AJ,
We're excited to have you.
quit telling falsehoods. First of all, you're not humble. You're the biggest hot dog I know, without ketchup. Please.
Yeah, can you see me dancing in the camera? No.
You know, at times, moving and touching times like this, it's a good time to bring in Buck Showalter of the New York Mets. Let's
Good
see
call,
what-
AJ.
And Bieber is hit by the pitch. Now, did he swing? They say no swing.
I don't think
he's
he
hit
did.
by the pitch, and the bases are loaded. They check it out with the first base umpire, and Buck is incensed. He
Incensed
says
Buck.
absolutely he swung.
And then I guess it's not going to be reviewable.
It's not a reviewable play.
Let's see.
Listen to the Mets.
Ooh, on the fingers. I hate
Well,
that.
He swung the bat. I mean, the same thing happened to the Mets last year in St. Louis when Alonso got hit. Same exact play, and
Did he get hurt, AJ?
that should be a
No,
strike.
they didn't
Oh,
get-
right on the hand.
Ooh.
And now they're going chin to chin.
And
There
he's
you
going
go.
to get run. Oh, he's going to get run.
And
Yep.
now
Bye-bye.
he has been thrown out, which I think was his intention. He thought for sure.
A finger
that
for you.
Joey's-
And a
Joey
finger for
Weaver
you.
had swung
And a finger for you.
at the ball that hit him.
It's amazing to me those managers get rung and they keep going. No one says, "All right, you're out of here." They just keep ranting.
Yeah, right.
Did
You
you?
imagine?
I thought it was classic last night. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Did Buck have anything to say about it in the post-game press conference?
I think his words to the announcer were, "Look," words to the umpire were like, "Look, I'm gonna lose my job, so let's make this look good."
AJ, you heartless bastard! For God's sakes, yeah.
Can you
Man,
imagine
I-
getting a ball hurled at or around 80 or 90 miles an hour or more on the fingers? I mean, that has got to be the most painful The amount of nerve endings you have there. That's where everything. That's all the action. You know.
I'm in pain for you. I'm in pain for you, Billy.
Ah.
I'm in pain right now.
Did he stay in the game, AJ?
He's staying in the game and he caught the last out.
Okay. Well, we'll probably hear that he's out for 6 years today. He has to have his hand amputated. That's the Brewers' injury.
That's kind of the MO, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Bulldog, you know, and on July 3rd, you know what's happening on July 3rd?
Yeah, I'm be freaking out because I'm in a parade the next day. I'm gonna spend July 3rd walking in circles and going, oi, oi, oi. That's July 3rd.
No, July 3rd is the day of the Rotary Music Fest.
Oh, of course.
Up at the Cedarburg High School Athletic Field.
There's that too.
They get drum and bugle corps coming and help support the local club gives to technical school scholarships, and tickets range from $25 to $45. You can go online, find them, or you can buy them at the gate. You can walk right up there. So it's at Cedarburg High School. That is at 7:30, right?
I will see.
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
All right.
So don't forget, Rotary Music Fest, July 3rd. AJ, do you like marching bands?
Yeah, yes, I do.
Do you?
I do.
What do you like? What do you like about them?
AJ strikes me as a John Philip Sousa fan.
No, but my roommate is.
He's marching all hours of the day and night, up and down.
My roommate from college called me. He goes, "Oh my goodness, the Brewers called up Bennett Sousa. You know what this means?" And I said, "What does it mean?" He goes, "I can get a Sousa shirt." I'm like, luckily that only lasted a day for Bennett Sousa, but
AJ.
Luckily for us all.
Today is National Almond Butter Crunch Day.
what is that, a cereal?
What is that?
No, that's serious.
God, name.
It's like a candy thing. Well, look it up. National Almond Butter Crunch.
Crunch.
It sometimes it gets used as topping. It's like these little thin, hard
Is it
things.
taffy?
Oh, okay,
No,
okay, I got it. It's not taffy. I'd say it's closer to toffee almost, but it's not,
it's like it's crunchy. It's butter crunch. It's not butter.
Good.
It's not butter chew. It's butter crunch. Can you share a picture, Bulldog, or not?
Gotta find one that like is worthwhile,
suitable.
Here.
Okay.
Exactly. They're all dirty. All the pictures I'm finding.
You've probably had it and didn't even realize it. I never knew what it was called.
So you got a little
before.
almond butter toffee with butter crunch, so something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Something like
I
that.
know
That's
that,
very toffee-ish, I would say.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
good.
like a good toffee. My dentist likes it when I have that too because he gets paid.
Toffee, not taffy.
No.
That's one of them. But we got two bigger ones today. National Bacon Burnt End Day.
That sounds.
I don't like it when they burn my bacon ends.
That's become a thing, I guess, in Texas. But it does.
Shocking.
Why does that not shock me?
The genesis of bacon begins with the pig, obviously, which emerged roughly 2
Yes.
million years ago in Southeast Asia. Around 1000 BC, early inhabitants hunted wild boars, but domesticating pigs was proved considerably safer. No shit.
I feel like boar bacon's tougher.
Around 1500 BC, the Chinese were the first to use salt to preserve meat. Curing pigs with salt from the area's mines, which happened to be strong on nitrite, was a great bacon breakthrough for farmers in Central Europe.
Bacon breakthrough.
Bacon back then didn't mean preserved pork belly as it does now. Bacon may have originated with from the pig's back. Remember you were talking about the butt the other day?
Yeah. You gotta get that back bake.
Yeah. Anyway, all kinds of blah, 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 blah.
Put on your toque and wear a back bake.
Denmark. Can you believe Denmark is the country in the world that consumes the most bacon, most pork?
Denmark.
I wonder what the life expectancy is out there.
I think it's pretty
Let's
good.
check.
But the first thing that struck me was there are not a lot of your people there. It can't be in Denmark if they consume more pork than anywhere else in the world, don't you think?
Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of Jews who cheat.
Oh, really?
I know a few. I never, of course, would not. But I've met a few Jewish people, a few of my flock, my congregation, my fellow congregants who
they say flock
say,
that.
Get me a BLT.
Flock this. Yeah, I want a BLT. That sounds good.
Heavy on the B. light on the L and skip the damn T if you want.
Lots of the bacon, right?
Absolutely. I've been known to.
Bacon,
It's good.
did you know this, has been dubbed the food that will most likely persuade vegans to eat meat.
Oh, really? Talk about conversion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guess how many pounds of bacon, on average, the average American consumes in a year?
1.1 million.
No, a person.
Per person. I mean, not you, AJ. We know you're 1.1 million, but we.
Like, how much do you think you or I or Bulldog?
How many are we going in
Or-
strips or pounds?
No.
No.
Pounds.
Pounds. Okay.
Strips.
30?
Yeah, 30.
30?
30 pounds? Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of bacon. Bacon
That is a
light.
lot of bacon.
That's a damn lot of bacon. I'm going to go with 16. I'll cleave that in half from AJ.
Cleave it. You idiot. It's 18. 18 pounds of bacon.
So there we go.
So we got bacon. It is also National Bomb Pop Day.
Oh, I like those. Those are awesome.
What is that, like a freezy pop?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
It's a red, white, and blue. You never saw Bomb Pop?
No,
Oh,
I
they're
don't.
so
I
good.
never knew what it's called. I
Oh,
know
it's-
what they are. Yeah.
Let's see
It-
here. I'll
it-
bring up a picture.
It has an interesting history. The Bomb Pop.
I feel like we talked about this last year,
No,
Jack.
no. We weren't even on.
I'm getting
We
really
weren't.
weird.
We weren't on.
Okay.
We weren't on until the 5th.
Maybe the year before. All right. I just
So
feel
I thought
I'm getting
maybe-
weird Vujade.
Oh, I've never read this before. This invention occurred at the outset of the Cold War between the U.S. and Soviet Union.
We were going to launch these at the Ruskies.
When the situation was heating up, there are the bomb pops, AJ.
Kaboom.
Oh yeah. I've seen. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've had a few of my lips.
This,
Over at NORAD, they're like, aim all the bomb pops at AJ Bikini's
the
house.
situation was heating up as the two world powers began to consider a nuclear war.
Just to prove a point.
It almost seems poetic that amidst the threat of nuclear warfare, Abernethy and Merritt came up with a frozen treat to cool down temperaments all over the nation. The pop was shaped like a bomb with 6 fins, hence the bomb pop. Its color scheme reflected the patriotic zeitgeist of America during the Cold War. Can you imagine?
So the idea really is that I wonder if they had red and red and gold bomb pops over at Russia, because we want patriotism here too.
Jeez Louise, hold on. Jeez.
The original bomb pops are no longer in business. The popsicles entered the popsicle war.
Vladimir, we want to make sure we have bomb pops in the hand of every child.
Did you ever hear this one? In 1989, Popsicle released the Firecracker Pop as a direct rival. And the war was on until
Begging
2014.
question: which is more dangerous? Well, I think the firecracker pop, you'll just lose a limb, whereas the bomb pop, being patterned after a nuke, you lose everything.
That's right. Disintegrates your hand.
Wall of fire. What a way to go, though, you know?
All right.
By the way, speaking of nuke, I have
Yeah, please. Speaking of,
No,
I'm glad you don't work at NORAD, AJ.
No, but
I got a buddy at NORAD. I went and did an inspirational talk for him.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I've heard that used more in baseball lately.
Nuke?
Someone said, some guy hit a homer the other night, and I heard
He
that.
nuked
and
it.
I was like,
I don't think we should be throwing that term around. I mean,
no, I don't think we should.
one nuke equals what? I think 1.8 million casualties. So maybe it's not something to just be tossed around
Yeah, right.
flipply.
No, that was
Flipply.
that was my point. That was like,
Let's find another analogy, guys, because all I see is like ruins, smoking ruins,
Yeah,
bones.
let's find another analogy.
Yeah.
But
All right, boys. We're not up to popsicles yet. I'm bringing it back. Forget the nuclear wasteland. Bulldog,
He Nagasaki that one.
the other day.
Go
Oh,
good. That doesn't go good.
I was in a bar fight once with a guy.
Wait. You were in a bar fight. You can't just brush that across.
And the guy goes, "Here's Nagasaki, and here's Hiroshima."
Wow.
It was like this. Here's my sake. And Hiroshima.
The fact that an inebriate could say either one of those very complex Japanese words is
And we're like,
astounding.
oh, this is going to be a fight, not a history lesson.
So Franklin Roosevelt in 1945, an Oppenheimer guy. It's so okay. It's time for you to be interviewed. What predicated this bar fight, Jack? What did you say?
Nothing. I'm, me. I was probably.
Yes. You were the Obi-Wan Kenobi of the bar.
That's right.
Yes.
Sure he was.
AJ's having trouble swallowing that one.
I told him I was going to kick the shit out of him, and after that, I'd drag him into the confessional. He could take a confession for his sins.
So here's an important question, because you were kind of drawing that one from like a file, a Rolodex. How many bar fights did you get in?
I haven't been in one, boys.
Oh.
But
6 years of college, and I've yet to get in one.
all right. Well, then you need to go back to college, because I don't trust anybody who hasn't been
They
at least one bar fight.
They gave you a degree? You didn't even have one bar fight?
No, I witnessed a few, but no.
Okay, well, witnessing is okay. That means you were like in in the kitchen, so to speak.
I've been in the bar
During a fight. Cool.
Well,
All right.
Bulldog, I got one last thing on the popsicles for
Yeah.
you, because you claim to be such an anime fan
Wow.
and expert.
Well,
What are blue popsicles in anime
I
called?
was gonna say no, I have no idea. I've heard. You know what? I have heard this before, but I don't remember the term.
You say that about everything. You just don't. They're called Gari Gari Kun.
Okay, well, yeah,
Well,
Nagasaki.
You know who I wouldn't want to get into a bar fight with?
Who's that?
Dr. Kelly.
I think she would clean house.
She would clean house, kick ass, and just laugh about it.
Or she would just basically pull out a needle and give everyone a distemper shot.
oh, jeez.
That would bring things to a close.
Imagine all the junkies saying, she's got a needle. I wonder what she's got, man.
Rabies vaccine.
Let's let her defend herself.
Yeah, well, we see here. Yes, Dr. Kelly. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Oh, you went to your old studio this morning. You had
My
been
old
changing.
studio?
Yes, I
Yeah.
like that. Yes. So, they're at Dr. Kelly Towers, the broadcast tower.
Dr. Kelly, you are a Java House fanatic,
Aficionado.
aficionado.
Usually they say regular, but okay.
or
There's nothing regular about you. What do you think about this? So I get a Mitch Schlag with a couple shots in it. And you know what coffee is called with a couple shots in it? The drink, typically? Have you ever heard that one?
Coffee with a cup. Oh, no, I don't.
It's called a red eye, typically.
Okay, red eye.
So, but since I have whipped cream in it and it dilutes the coffee a little, I suggested to Lisa and Julia.
He's so
that we
proud
call
of
it
this.
a
He's so
pink
proud
eye.
of this.
Yeah, pink eye, because that's diluted red. That makes sense.
All right, Dr. Kelly's on my team. Yes.
Team Pink Eye. Yeah, that's just the team you want to be on. Absolutely. Don't touch your face. Don't
So
touch
good
your
it's-
face.
So good, it's infectious. It's infectious.
Lord.
I love Dr. Kelly. She
I feel
kicks
like there
ass.
might be some negative connotations to this marketing term, but that's just me.
I just assumed that you were always getting a mocha.
Oh, never assume that. No. He's not a mocha
Because,
type.
it was like this drink with whipped cream on top, and I thought, oh, he gets a mocha.
The Schlag. Have you ever heard of Schlag the dog? That's what you got to do. That's perfect for you, guys. Dr. Kelly, how many bar fights have you been in?
We were
Zero.
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 You graduated you got advanced degrees, and they still let you without having a bar fight. You got through regular college.
I mean,
and
through
you got
college,
an advanced degree.
yeah.
AJ too. We have two people with advanced degrees here. No bar fights between you.
And I really haven't been in any either. Number one, I'm kind of a weasel. Number two, if I see if the barometer is going in that direction, I'm just like, where are my car keys? I don't even let it get to that, Or if someone goes to the jukebox and plays like Paradise by the Dashboard Light, I'm like, oh, this bar's going
Jukebox.
this
How old are
bar's
you?
going in the wrong direction. I'm out. Because the whole bar is going to be crying over that one experience at the drive-in they had in 1981. You know, so it's
Oh my god, this thing's gone so off the rails today. We were doing great Dr. Kelly until about 8:21 when Bulldog joined. Before that, AJ and I were
I
setting
jumped
the world
in and cleaned house.
Have you ever met AJ, Dr.
No.
K? This
No.
is AJ Bukini.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Both Henke superstars. They
Yeah.
are part of the
Do we get T-shirts for that?
a Henke superstar. Well,
Yeah.
you know, we're working on that.
Yeah.
We're working on that.
There
I
is
think-
swag and schlag for all.
10% of all money raised through the sale of pink eyes will go towards the t-shirt fund. There we go.
He said we're gonna get on the back team pink eye. How to lose friends and influence nobody.
What friends? Dr. Kelly, I have a parade question for you.
Parade? Okay.
Yeah.
First the bar fight, then the parade.
Yes.
There's an order to all this.
Well, this was Maggie Dawson was talking. She got a phone call from a concerned parade goer that the golden retrievers that are in the parade shouldn't be allowed to be in the parade because the conditions are too hot for them to participate. It's unhealthy and cruel to the dogs. What's your take on that? Besides that the person's crazy.
It depends on the year.
I know they're cracked, but I'll
Yeah.
get into that now.
It is often a really hot day.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have many of those. I have memories of many parades that were really, really, really hot. And
Yeah.
so I don't think they've ever had an issue though with any of them actually developing actual heat stroke.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So far, I haven't worried about it or heard that anything bad ever happened.
This year the forecast is 84 and partly cloudy.
Yeah,
So
I was
it's
just
not-
dialing that up here on the 10-day there. It's actually they raised it up one more degree. 85 and partly cloudy for
So it's
Okay.
gonna be nice and humid too.
My question, gentlemen, is why would you have a bone to pick with the golden retriever?
Yeah, it's not very popular to take on. I'm against
No.
golden retrievers.
No, the guy was worried about golden retrievers. He
Yeah,
wasn't
see,
against
well,
them.
but he may be kind of overkilling the. I think golden retrievers are hardier than that, are they not, Dr. Kelly? They're a bit hardy.
Well, they are pretty hardy. I mean, they have that long hair, but
Yes,
even the ones who get like shaved shorter for the summer,
Naked golden retrievers.
I don't know that it really keeps them any cooler. It's just that they dry a lot faster when they go
Oh.
swimming because
Sure.
when they have their full coats, they're wet for like 2 days.
Oh, they're sponges. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my aunt and uncle have have had multiple golden retrievers, and they take them up to their lake house, and the retrievers would be so excited they'd go barreling into the lake, and they just start swimming away. But then their hair would there'd be no lake left; it would all be in them. It was just it's kind of crazy.
AJ's favorite dog was a golden retriever, right?
Oh, yeah.
AJ?
yes, sir.
I think
Well-
everybody's. I mean, they're kind of perfect.
They're kind of classic family dogs.
I'm put off by them because they're so perfect. I find
Mine was-
perfection abhorrent. So
You guys will love this story. Mine was supposed to be a service dog, and then when he got home, he did nothing.
that's my kind of service
I was
dog.
gonna say, so he was the bulldog of service dogs.
Yeah, he did nothing. We trained him to play fetch. He didn't play fetch. We trained
No
him-
interest.
We trained him to bark when I was in trouble. He didn't do that.
Oh dear.
We trained it. It was.
So was he retired early then? Or what did you do about this
No,
guy?
This is the best part.
No, we kept him for 10 years.
Then there's that. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's awesome.
Not only do they keep him, when the trainers called, AJ and his family would lie, saying what a great service
Oh,
he did
that's
was
best.
because they love the dog so much that they didn't want to lose him.
Would they
I love it.
actually take him back?
Well, they would ask how he's doing, and we would say,
He's doing great.
he's fitting just fine with the family. Because when you get people don't know this about a service dog, but when you get a service dog, they'll only train it to listen to the one person that they're serving. So they're not allowed to be like quote unquote family pets.
Oh, sure, sure.
So and when they have to when they get old, you have to retire them so you can get a new one.
Oh, sure.
So we just kind of kept him under wraps for a while.
He's collecting a paycheck.
And it's gone downhill from there
Just
because
laying there.
now Bulldog is AJ's service dog.
Yes, that's
look how
true.
far he's fallen.
I'll be right over. I have to gotta
Take your
finish up
time.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I need you to turn on Me TV for me as a tradition of service dogs. I need a bomb pop, a pan of lasagna, and the remote control.
Pan lasagna. That
A
sounds
panel
good.
lasagna. That's all.
So, Dr. Kelly, what's going on at up in East Town this week?
Well, I haven't seen any pets come in with respiratory difficulties,
Right, with our rotten
per se,
oxygen.
related to the smoke in the air, but
That's good.
it is a real concern, like for the dogs and cats that either have asthma or allergic airway disease or even heart failure.
Yeah.
That maybe don't breathe so well. And then of course all of the smushy face dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry, Doc.
With their already, compromised breathing
Yeah.
to begin with. And then you've got the heat and the particulates in the air that are just especially bad for all of us.
Well, it's funny, Blackie, he'll come in, but he went to the bathroom, and then it's the first time he turned around, he went right back to the door. He waited to go in. He did not want to have anything to do with being outside the last couple of days.
They know.
I don't need this. I don't need this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm sure
I
it
mean,
smells completely different to them out there.
Right.
I don't really, most of the time, I don't notice the actual
No.
smoky smell, but I'm sure they do. Even
Well, yeah. When you got a nose like that.
Yeah.
It's, your main. So, what about like cats who are like out all night? Like, I know a lot of people will put their cats out at night, and do you think that also would, kind of mess with them?
I think so. I think it would, but I would think it would take chronic exposure, unless they actually have asthma.
Yeah.
Which some cats do, but I would think it would take more of a chronic exposure to really start appreciating anything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. What about? I guess I should ask you this. We've been waiting all week. As you may or may not know, I was a coroner, the county coroner this week.
Okay.
For there was apparently not quite deemed a homicide yet in front of the library, but there was a headless possum in the library hedge.
Jeez.
So we got some questions, of course. Do you, as a forensics expert here, as our NCIS pet person, do we know how do we know how the head and the body would have been unmoored?
Huh.
Do we suspect obviously another critter, perhaps?
I think that's a good possibility.
Okay.
But I'm surprised that, like say it was a fox or a coyote or something. Sure. Why did it leave the body?
Right, all the good stuff.
That doesn't make sense.
And took the head. I think he's a pagan cultist.
No,
particular fox.
We think someone's trying to send a message to Bulldog that he's in
Well,
So
I recommend email, but this is interesting too.
if you kind of poke around that possum a little bit, you're probably going to find a little note about someone trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Right. Or better yet, I was wondering if I could get an extension on those 2 books I took out last week.
It was a 2 Bulldog. We couldn't find no weasel like you, so this possum will do.
2 Bulldog. 2 Bulldog. I wanted to keep that finished book I stole you.
Any opportunity for marketing, AJ will take.
Here's a possum in exchange for it.
Exchange for it, exactly.
Dr. Kelly, this is what he's talking. AJ wrote a book, finished, and he's talking about it at the library tonight.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tonight, 6:30
Awesome.
p.m.
Yep.
Part of our summer speaker series.
That's exciting.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
My question is, Bulldog, have you had one yet? Have you had a summer speaker?
Well, you are number 4.
Oh, I am.
Yes.
Good.
And it's
Good.
going very well. So let's keep things rolling here, man.
Better not go off the rails tonight.
Let's
AJ.
just say you are being observed and scrutinized by various board members, councilmen, and lay people.
Wonderful.
And possums.
And possum.
And
Yes. so anyway, now I guess that leads me to another question for Dr. Kelly. Has anyone brought a possum in for you to look at?
No, but yesterday
Here we
someone
go.
called because she found there was a dead possum surrounded by a bunch of live babies.
Oh,
Ooh, that is a conundrum.
Yeah,
That's a
and
conundrum.
so
the
she
baby's
called-
ganged up on the mom.
Yeah, right. She wanted to know what to do with these babies.
Like,
Take,
well,
take a shovel.
oh, Jack.
And,
Hey, this is a
so,
Disney
you know,
movie.
then we do get that question once in a while. You know,
Right.
someone finds a hurt baby rabbit,
Sure,
or
sure.
a turtle that's got a cracked shell or something, and many of these animals can be rehabilitated and released into the wild, but it can only be done by someone who's a licensed
Right.
wildlife rehabber. And so around here, that's Wisconsin Humane Society and a place called Pine View.
Pine View. Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
familiar with Pine View. Where are they operating out of?
They're not too far, but I can't remember.
It's
I
like-
want to say like West Bend area.
Okay.
They're like, don't
Yeah.
worry, they'll be fine at Pineview. And they,
Yeah. Yeah.
The mausoleum.
Let's see that they are retired one peacefully.
No,
We
but
better
it's
be
possible.
shoveling off.
It's possible that they have a possum at Pineview who has her own litter
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Oh,
is being
sure,
rehabbed,
sure.
And maybe these can just glom on.
Poor
Suck
mama.
here.
Poor mama possum. Like I was hoping to watch Days of Our Lives and take a nap. Now I got 90 people attached to me.
As Michael Scott would say, so suck on that. That's what you have to do, Tom.
So is that what you advised your caller yesterday?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
We can't be like, oh yeah, bring them over. We already have 6 nursing kittens with us, so
Oh my gosh, really?
those we're allowed to.
Cute.
Those we're allowed to have because they're not wild animals.
Right. Not more. The possum, obviously.
Don't let Margot know.
Tips into vermin. So 6 nursing kittens at the East Town.
Yeah.
That's the main attraction, I would say. We're, ladies and gentlemen, head on down to East Town Veterinary.
Well, they're behind the scenes because mom is feral. She's not friendly.
Oh, she's not a fan of.
Yeah, she lets us
human
pick
being.
up her babies and handle them, which we need
Okay.
to do. But
Yeah.
she's gonna get spayed and go right back to the barn.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
She's not gonna live with people. She is
We
a
threaten the same
wild-
thing for Jack, like every
He's a
week.
wild
We're
cat,
gonna get
yeah.
him neutered and send him back to the
neutered.
barn.
To the bar.
He can't
One
be around.
letter too long.
He can't be around people. Just give him a schlag and put him in the corner. Interesting. So, and of these 6 kittens, I'm assuming you will rehome them in some way, shape, or form, or will they be
Yes.
office cats?
No, we have 3 of those. We're not gonna have.
That's enough.
And how do the 3 feel about the new youngsters? And are they separate too?
They're probably a little bit put off, but only because they can no longer get into the room that they're
Oh,
in.
sure.
Yes.
Cats are just perpetually put off anyway. I mean, that's not exactly a strange place for them to be. So, good stuff. Well, Dr. Kelly, we hope to see you next Thursday, which will be like the day after.
July?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It'll be July, so that's crazy. It's
It's
6, yes. And maybe we'll even see you in the out there in the crowds on July 4th, perhaps. I'll have my daughter pelt you with candy. So
Oh, excellent.
bring your catcher's mitt. So there we go. Well, that's the show, everybody. Obviously, things took a turn for the better around the 8:20 mark, but
Of course.
we'll have
Off the cliff.
we'll have the experts look at the charts and pie graphs, and we'll let you know how that all worked out. Ratings spiked. I know that.
Did you say pie graphs? Is that
Yeah,
what
of
you just
course,
said?
Bar graphs, pie graphs, X and Y axes. It'll all work.
All right, wait.
Yes.
Before you go, since
Push
it's
the button.
National Burnt Ends Bacon Day,
Wow.
what
That's how we
Dr.
felt.
Kelly, are you a bacon person? Do you like
Yes.
bacon? Okay. Chewy or crispy?
Crispy.
All right. A good answer. AJ?
Chewy.
Of course. He likes creamy
Chewy.
I'm with Dr. Kelly again. He rules.
I like bacon. I like bacon with my ketchup, Jack.
Chewy Bacon and Ketchup. That's the name of his next book. Chewy Bacon and Ketchup by Dr.
All right. You two, we got. This sounds like a bar fight. Now I got Dr. Kelly, so I know who's going to win.
Less filling, tastes great. Chewy, crunchy.
Crispy.
It's all going bad from here.
Crispy.
So, all right, folks. Well, we'll let you all debate that amongst yourselves.
You can't even. For you, it should be Jewy.
Chewy Bacon.
You're going to hell, whether it's crispy or chewy. You're going to hell.
No. There's no hell in the Old Testament. Free pass. I'm just gonna get a guy who goes with the swine.
Your hell's gonna be here on Earth. You're gonna have to be force-fed bacon with ketchup from Asia.
There we go. Hell on Earth. Well, you wonderful, lovely people, both in this room and outside. Thank you for tuning in. Dr. Kelly, thanks for stopping by. AJ, have a wonderful day. See you tonight. Jack, do whatever it is you do. I don't know what you do.
Nagasaki, Hiroshima.
Jack, will you be coming in tonight to the big talk?
I just might.
Okay.
I'm trying to. I got people coming into town, but I'm hoping to get there in time.
We believe in you. Besides, just drive like you normally do. You'll be there 5 minutes early. All right, folks. Take care.
All right.
See you tomorrow.